have no idea how many times I've actually tried to start this video. Right, okay. Here's hoping this time works. So, hello YouTubers, welcome back. I'm going to be doing an unboxing, hopefully, of one of my sort of regular subscriptions. It isn't really. I don't take it out every month. But basically, it's a box from the Blurt Foundation called Buddybox. It's £21, about £21 a month, I think, something like this. And basically they call it Hug in the Box. The Blurt Foundation itself is basically a charity, from what I understand, that raises awareness of mental health issues in the UK. So it's very important when you consider the government actually sort of tries to pretend that mental health illnesses don't exist and don't actually invest any time or money in any of it. So it's a very important charity as far as I'm concerned, and although it's definitely not one of my favourite boxes, I will take one out every now and again, basically to support their cause apart from anything else. And there can be some really fun stuff in it. They did like a little soft relaunch a little while back, and since then the boxes have improved anyway. So you know, I've been looking forward to this box. I have had a relook inside, but nothing in any great detail, and I will tell you now, I really do enjoy the contents of this box this month, which is June 2017. It's actually really good. So you get it in little boxes like this, and you always get like a little pattern which basically corresponds to the theme this month, which I have completely forgotten, but I'm bound to find out when I open the box. So I can open up the box for you. I kind of wish I remembered the theme, but anyway, there's the this is the card that comes with the box that tells you the contents and how much each item would cost if you paid for it outside. You also have this, which is basically a way of sharing your Blurt Buddybox, and if you do this and you get chosen, you get a chance of winning a Buddybox for a friend. Okay, so they always have a nice little card or something with a sort of an inspirational quote. And I like this. The sun is a daily reminder that we too can rise again from the darkness, that we too can shine our own light. That's very cute. I always like these cards. There you go. So, first thing I'm going to show you is this. They have given us a couple of these before, but I'm not complaining. This one is a dark hot chocolate one. They've also had other ones in the past. This is from a company called Knorr. It will cost you $1.99 if you pay for it in the shop, and I think these are great. So basically it's hot chocolate. You heat the hot chocolate in the pan or the microwave, stick that in, let it melt, and you've got the marshmallows on the top. And it's just a really nice hot chocolate drink. I'm on a diet at the moment, unfortunately, but I will try this at the weekend as a treat, so I should look forward to that. Next I'm going to show you is these. Very cool. Now I have a thing for socks, to be fair, and these look fabulous. So these are called Happy Socks. Okay, got a lovely pattern on it. Would cost you £9 you pay for these outside, which I can well believe. You have Happy Socks on here. It's very cute. I love the pattern on these, and I should look forward to wearing those. They're very cool. It's always very snuggly about socks, so I do have a thing for socks. Also have this guy here. Basically he's a little coaster with a llama on the front, very cute. That would cost you £2.95. Big paper outside. Well, apparently it's a llama in a pair of pyjamas, which I guess he is. Very cute. Excellent for having on your bedside cabinet, you know, a cup of tea when you go to bed. Not that you should be drinking tea when you go to bed, but there you go. Next thing I'm going to show you, gosh, different things over. Next thing I'm going to show you is this. Believe in yourself cards. These are actually pretty cool actually. You get 12 cards in this box. And from what end it says, doubting ourselves is a heavy burden to carry. It affects how we feel, the decisions we make, and our belief that we can achieve all that we would like to be and do. These believe in yourself cards are for times where life is doing a right number on you and your self-belief is fading. So basically what you do is that you pull out one of these cards at random and you see what's inside, and it's supposed to sort of help you along a bit as a re-quote. So let's try that. Made nice patterns on some of these cards for that one, for example. I've pulled out 2 cards at random here. There's another different pattern here. This one says prioritize rest. It allows you to be the calmest, most badass, rational, restored version of yourself. And then you have this one here that says our mistakes are our teachers, not sticks with which to beat ourselves. Mistakes teach us what we might say or do differently each time. They allow us to grow, learn and move forward. So it's just like those little quotes like this. I think this is actually a really nice thing, and they always do something like mental health like in these boxes, which I don't tend to like very well. Not a case of not liking it, it's a case of not using it. I'm not really into inspirational books and things like that. Like I say, I don't buy these boxes because I go mad for the contents. I buy them because I want to support the charity. But actually this one is pretty cool. I think out of all of these sort of mental health type things that they have in these boxes, I think this one is actually pretty cool. Yeah, and this is, we love seeing raw truth and openness in other people, but we're afraid to let them see in us. We're afraid that our truth isn't enough, that what we have to offer isn't enough without the bells and whistles, without editing and impressing. So all sorts of stuff. So there you go. That's pretty cool. Apparently this would cost you £8.95. So there you go. I really like that. The next thing in here is natural lip balm. Very important for this time of year, in the heat. We do actually have a summer in this country on the odd occasion. Actually, it's been quite warm down here. I live in London, so it's been quite warm. That would cost you £2.95 if you pay for outside, which is fair enough. It's vegan, those of you who are interested. And we're just going to open that up. So there it is. Smells pretty good. Yeah, so that feels like a nice natural lip balm. There you go, cool. One of the things I really like about this box is they always have this little zine. Never used to, but when they did their soft relaunch, they started doing this little zine thing. Before that, they put like ridiculous numbers of bloody postcards and things that they just threw away. But anyway, this is slightly more interesting. I mean, there's about 3 pages in it, but it's kind of cool anyway. Are they going to tell me what the theme is this month? Life isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Maybe that's what it is. Anyway, it's to do with the theme, which I still can't bloody remember. Looking for rainbows, so I guess This is like when you're feeling a bit depressed and stuff. Perhaps it gives you like tips and things. There's not a lot in it, to be fair. However, what there is in it can be really useful. So it's always good to read. So anyway, that's it. That is June 2017 Buddybox. I have to say, it's actually one of my favourite ones so far. In fact, it probably is my favourite one so far. I really like the contents of this box. I will try and get it as often as my finances will allow, simply because I do want to support the charity. If you get the Buddybox either on a regular occasion or when I do every now and again, then please tell me what you think of the box, what you thought of the contents of this box, what you now think of them since they've done their sort of soft relaunchy type thing, or whether or not you think they've really improved. And I will be back shortly with yet another unboxing video. Okay, thank you, bye for now.